Namaskar. Welcome to Ancient Wisdom. Half knowledge is dangerous, and half knowledge combined with inadequate homework is catastrophic. We will see one example from practical life. The goods and services tax was introduced by the government of India. In that, sanitary napkins were taxed at 12% tax rate. And this created a huge amount of turmoil in the market. Industry organizations, people, parties, political parties, and many people started talking about this 12% tax on sanitary napkin. Sanitary napkin is used by middle class, lower class, everybody. It's a necessity. It's a sanitary requirement. It is about physical hygiene. Its use should be promoted. And how can you tax it at 12%? This will increase the price by 12%, and people would not want to buy it and would use in place unsanitary, unhealthy, unhygienic products or substitutes, and that is what we don't require. And so there was a huge hue and cry. And the government also, instead of explaining their position, they said fine. Similarly, what was done in farmers' agitation later on, the government went back and in the next trimester or semester, they brought the tax down to zero. GST was brought down to zero. Everybody was satisfied. Yeah, we got it done. Interestingly, wait for another 2 months and the prices of sanitary napkins went up. Instead of going down, it went up. And why? Behind this was the peculiarity of this particular tax. Here we get the offset of input tax with relation to the output tax, so that any goods or materials are not double taxed, and whatever is the tax, net tax, is paid by the ultimate consumer. Now, in case of sanitary napkins, there are certain components, input components, which were under GST. 10% GST, 18% GST. Now this component, when the sanitary napkin was charged with 12% GST, the input components were able to be absorbed by the output component. And this was why the tax on the inputs was not getting passed on to the consumer. It was getting absorbed in the GST on that product itself. But when the GST was reduced to zero, this tax has to be absorbed by the manufacturer of the sanitary napkin. How can he absorb? He has to put it on top of whatever his base price is. And that is what manufacturers did. And this is the reason why the prices went up. The overall problem occurred because neither the industry organizations, neither the supporters of the motion, nor the political parties had done any homework and proceeded on this particular premise: tax is bad. Think about it. So many things we seem to be bad at prima facie time may not be bad at all, may be actually beneficial, and we come to know only when we remove them and we cannot go back. That is ancient wisdom. Think about it. Thank you.